going to show you the new Unger MultiLink system. This stuff is pretty neat. What Unger did is really allow you to use things like your Carbon Tech water-fed pole here. Open up the possibilities of this. A lot of connections that go on here, so you can use different brushes, not just your carbon brush. And also lets you use things like other standard European water-fed poles. You can use Unger parts with these poles now with the new Unger MultiLink system. So let me show you a few of the things that they've come up with here. This, for instance, is basically just a gooseneck, but you'll notice it's made out of the same material that the Carbon Tech is made out of and the Carbon Tech accessories. But this end is meant to have a European style thread go into it, so you can use it, for example, with something like a facelift or a Gardner water-fed pole. All you do is just screw it on the standard European threads. And from there, you can still use any of the standard Unger European gooseneck and mix it up and put, for instance, a Viking brush or an Unger monofilament brush on here just fine and have yourself a gooseneck. Now, you're not just limited to a gooseneck. You can use this with a few different options. You can have extenders, so you can get even farther if you have to, or if you're doing something crazy, working on, say, the underside of an awning, and you need to get in and back up, you can even screw on another adapter, which is pretty neat. Now, a little thing I want to show you, which is kind of cool what they did here. Sometimes when you screw these all together, they don't make a straight line. They kind of go every which way. What they did, for example, at the end of this gooseneck and the end of this gooseneck, is put another clasp in here, a clamp basically. You can loosen this, and that allows you to turn this without unthreading the gooseneck or the sections at all. You can set that to the desired angle and lock it in place, which is also cool because you can loosen it and put it at a different angle, to the side, say. So it's a little cockeyed, but it'll help you reach just about anything that you need to get clean. That was the main point of this, is to let people use different tools and get them into different places. So let me show you a few other things you can do with this. Let's go back to the Carbon Tech for a minute. This is your Unger Carbon Tech. This is every single section has the same top on it here. They developed this piece here that has the same threads on the inside of this that it does on the outside of the Carbon Tech. So you can screw this on. And if you think that Carbon Tech brush is a little too heavy or it just isn't right for that situation, not a problem. Put this on, and then put a regular gooseneck on here. And again, you can use any European style brush. Screw that on right there. Kind of neat, it just lets you do a lot more things. It makes the Carbon Tech a little more versatile. Another thing you can do with this, which is really neat, is use any of your Unger high access accessories on here. Leave this piece on your Carbon Tech, for example, and you get this small insert right here. This screws on like this, and then allows this piece here to be adapted with an Ergotech locking point. Locks right in place, so you can use any of your tools on here imaginable. You can put a wooden cone on here and go ahead and put on a squeegee handle or a razor blade that may not fit right over the Unger locking cone. You can use your Ergotech locking tools on here, and they're going to lock it in place for you nice and tight. So what Unger's done here is really allowed you to use your European poles with Unger parts now, and use your Carbon Tech pole with all these multi-link systems to use other European brushes and goosenecks and things of that nature. All these parts will be available soon from windowcleaningresource.com. And thanks for checking out the video. And again, these are the Unger MultiLink systems.